Hello, and welcome to another game called FTL Faster Than Light. I am Unseasoned Boy, and this is just a fantastic game. If you don't know what FTL is, it's basically just a space game where you're running away from these guys on the left here, and you're trying to get to your teammates basically. If you go to the new game, you get your own little ship. Yes, this is a 2D top-down game with little nice cute graphics. So you get to choose your ships. Now the more you play this game, the more ships get unlocked. So if I go to list over here, you get to see all the different types you can get and types of each one, so it's different layouts and all such. The way you unlock them is by winning the previous ones. So to unlock this one I have to win with the NG Cruiser. To get the different types you have to do some of these different objectives. So at some point just complete them and you unlock different types, like type B for instance, and win that and you get the next ship along. Very simple things to look at. We're going to start with the Kestrel because I haven't played this game in so long and I need to understand the basics again. So each ship has different rooms, different systems inside those rooms. They're all connected by doors, which are the orange bits here. So you've got the engines, oxygen, weapons, shield, medbay, doors, sensors, and pilot. Or cockpit, whatever you want to call it. Engines make the engines go, so if those get blown up, you can't move anywhere. So your ability to evade missiles or weapons becomes zero, and you cannot get away. Oxygen, people need to breathe, and surprisingly, so that goes, so people start suffocating. Weapons, you can't shoot if you can't, well, shoot. So yeah, weapons go down, you can't shoot your weapons. Medbay, you know, when your people get dinged up a bit, they can heal up in there. Shields, you get a little shield that goes all the way around, and if that gets destroyed after your shields go down, then your shields stay down. Sensors, if these go down, you can't see in your own ship, only where your people are. So I won't know where anything here or here is because I've got no one there, but I would better see engine, weapons and pilot. You can also see other ships as well, so you can upgrade each of these systems. If you upgrade the sensors, then you'll be able to see into their ship or where certain things onto their ship. Doors, you close doors. This is very good if you want to spread out oxygen elsewhere. Maybe you've got the O2s down, but then you've got a whole breach in, let's say, this room here. It's gone completely red because meaning that's got no oxygen in it. Open all the doors around there, and after you repaired the hull, oxygen can start to refill evenly around the ship instead of just in one area. And also it's very good when you upgrade doors to lock bad guys out because people can invade, like teleport or invade onto your ship. These down here are the levels of each one, so if that health bar goes down, it gets destroyed. However, if bar goes down to this one, it gets damaged, and then gets damaged, and then gets destroyed. So the final one gets knocked out, it's destroyed and can't be used, but you can repair them. Here are your crew members. You can customize them, you can change them, you can do whatever you want with them. Blah 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 blah. That's you now. You were a man, now you're a female. Have a good day. These are your weapons. If you've got drones, they're here. Any augmentations like bonus passive features that you'll have on your ships, fantastic. Advanced edition content. Yes, the people who made this made something called advanced edition content, which is completely free. It adds a hard mode. Why the fuck you would use a hard mode, I have no idea. But it's there if you wish to commit suicide and just kill yourself and just hate yourself. You can rename the Kestrel, so you can name it to whatever you want. I'm going to call it Gonna Live. Yay. That's the name now. We're gonna live. Yay. You can hide rooms if you really want to see like the aesthetic of the ship. But yeah, you can change it to the NG ship if you really want. Walk back. No, I want the name. Oh, come on. Gotta do it again. Gonna live. Yay. That's it. Capitalize the yay this time. There you go. Now it means business. Now we won't die. So you've got all these guys with the names. He's got a full stop at the end of his name, or was it? Oh, no, it's up to right corner. It says it's got a B at the end, so they replaced it with a dot because it's a bit too long to add an extra better, as you do. Rightio. Let's give it a start, shall we? The data you carry is vital for the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for your journeys, so make sure you explore each sector before moving on to the next, but before you get to the exit, before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. So yeah, you are the Federation, and you're getting away from the rebels, which is odd. You think the other way around, but hey ho, you know, it's subversion our expectations. Anywho, yeah, normally I like to have dude on shield, dude on weapons, dude on pilot. And you can see it moves around. Up here you've got health. If these go yellow or red, they're getting hit, and if they're dead, they go. This is permadeath. If anyone dies, they're dead. They don't get back. What's happening to the audio? Hey audio, you want to like sort yourself out? What on earth has happened? Right, Joe, sorry about that. I don't know what happened with the audio there. It decided just to go on the loop. I had to quit the entire game out and come back into it. Now, hopefully, I'm new to the editing process, so hopefully I'll be able to edit that out. Well, I'll probably won't edit it the bit where it's looping, just so you can see what happened. But yeah, as I was saying, people's lives over here, they die. This is your oxygen, this is your evasion. You've got 50% of chance to basically miss everything you get hit with. You can upgrade that and make it better and better. Health up here, that goes way down, you're dead. Shields, this is a little blue shield around me. When that gets hit by one thing, that will go, and then this little bar will fill up to say when this next going to come back. If you have multiple shields, it's going to be it'll be harder for them to get through. Your fuel, how many times I can jump to each section. Missiles, how many missiles I can shoot, and how many drones I can use. Now drones I can't use at the moment. I have to get a certain system, and missiles are being used with my Artemis down here. This is how all stuff here is basically what's being powered. If I take stuff at the shield, at the engines, I've got no evasion. If I put 1 in there, it's 10%. If I put 2 in there, it's 15%. Same for health bar and med bay. Normally you don't keep the med bay on because there's no point having it on because you're not healing anyone. And if you take oxygen out, the oxygen starts to deplete. It goes slowly, so it's not instant. So if you want to, you can quickly put it into something else and then bring it back. But make sure to bring it back, or you will suffocate. I've done that before. Not fun. These are your weapons. You put them in order of what you want. So if someone hits the weapons, this one will be first one to go out. Then it'll be this one. So it basically goes from this one will be hit first, that one, and then that one. So put them in order how you want, what you prioritise, what you want to keep at the last one. Down here, subsystems. These do not need to be powered. These are powered automatically. And if you put someone in them, so if I put in someone in the doors, it actually upgrades them. Same with the sensors, it upgrades them, and same with the pilot. But you do need a pilot in there to jump. You've got, that is the menu. This is the upgrading section. So you get scrap up here. It's basically your monies. This is how you build stuff, upgrade stuff, buy stuff. So I want to upgrade shields, I can, but if I want to upgrade engines, med bay, oxygen, everything else, and any other systems I put on this ship that you can buy later on, any other subsections I want to put on this ship. Anything up here though in the systems needs to be powered, so if I were to buy engine, I would need power to go with it. I don't have money for it right now. Here is your crew. You can get crew, you can up to, I think it's like what, 8 people? Yeah, 8 people. You can get a whole bunch of crew. And here is your weapons, your drones, your cargo, if you've got anything you want to sell, like maybe you've got another weapon you don't want. And augmentations are passive effects. This is the map. This is the exit over here, and I have to get there at some point. I can go wherever I want, as long as it ratchets up there. Oh, that's a good thing I picked up quite quickly. As you can see, the exit's up here, but there's nothing connecting down here, as you can see by the little dotted lines that go by. So if I were to go down here, I would be stuck, because I have to come all the way back up to get over here. So let's go to this unvisited location up here. Rightio. There's nothing around you. Lovely. Your jump leads to a completely unremarkable binary star system. There's nothing else around. Continue. Well, that was a waste of a jump. We want to find stuff, either things to fight or things to, have a little event with. because you want more scrap to upgrade. If I find more of that, yes, I'll not get any hull damage, but I will not improve, and I'm forever getting chased by the rebels. Rebels will start to appear on the edge of the screen and get further and further and further and further until they catch up to you, and they will kill you. They are incredibly strong early game, so you need to keep moving. Scan shows a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. Gasp! The ship hastily messages you, stay out of this or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on settlements blockaded. So, scan show a remote settlement. So that means if I attack this pirate, I could potentially get an extra reward from the settlement. So you have to think, I might get a little reward for destroying the ship and get a reward for saving them. So let's attack the ship. You asked for it. They pull away from the planet and move in to engage. I should really do voices for them. You asked for it. Right. You can pause it at any point, so you can like get your bearings, maybe move some people around. These little buttons here, just to say, save your crew in that area. So if you move someone there, and I unpause it, and I press this little button here, it tells everyone to go back to how they were, so they all go back to there. As you can see, I'm about to hit my shield and laser beam me. You bastards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit their shields with a missile. Missiles will go through shields. If they hit it, for God's sake. One shield will take out one of your stuff. Your shields. Right. Take out their shields. I'm not going to bother using my Artemis because I've got a limited amount of missiles and they've not got a laser. They've got their beams up, and beams cannot go through shields unless it's a very upgraded beam, which I doubt because it's the first unit I'm facing. Well, first ship I'm facing. I doubt that's going to get past my shield at all. So I'm going to keep just hitting their weapons for now. Yeah, and this should be a nice easy kill. Just have to wait until my weapons charges up. The little bar here shows you where your stuff are being basically charged. So if I shoot that off now, that should be the end. There we go, and explodes. Yeah, get destroyed. Pick for the remains and contact the settlement. This is what I get. I get an extra fuel, an extra missile, and more scrap. Yes, and I was right. With the pirates gone, the settlement, we appreciate what you've done, but there'll just be another ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry, we can't help you more. And they give me 2 missiles, 1 drone, 13 scrap. So yeah, so you start to build up quite a collection. What do I like to upgrade? Shield's always good. However, as you can see, I've got 2 slots here, but I've only got 1 shield. Every 2 equals 1. So I do that. That's not an extra 1. I would have to do that to get an extra 1 more, so I get 2. But normally I like to think ahead. I need 20 there and another 20 there, so I need what, 40, 50, so I need 90 in total to get an extra shield that can absolutely power. So I like to just hold off for now. Let's go down here. Oh, alright, you could have seen the rebels coming in. Oh well. But could your sub-pilot system in exchange for some scrap? Actually, that's actually a good deal, actually. Piloting. So basically, if this guy comes off, evasion's down to 5%. There's an automated. Oh, hang on, why have I not repaired this? I'm an idiot. You should always repair your ship. If I were to leave this, like for instance, like maybe there's a big fire happening in here and I'm getting shot at by someone, I've still got 5% chance to do it because of the. God's sake, sorry, the audio's gone again. I'm just gonna have to mute it. To a certain point, it doesn't like to do stuff. Anyway, you get to hang on, let's increase the sound volume just so we've got some noises going on. There you go, you can hear some stuff. So you need someone in here to jump, so I can't jump anymore because there's no crew member in there. If I put someone in there, I can jump. However, if I've got no one in there, the automated pilot will kick in and give me a little tiny bit of chance of evading. Now this will help because 5% chance is better than 0% chance, obviously. But what it's really, really good for is the fact that when you upgrade the engines a bit more and the pilot system. Right, back again. Sorry, had a little person visit my room. As I was saying, take the person out, lose your percentage, because if you upgrade each one, that will start to increase over time. Now, this first episode is going to be on this first sector. I think it's 8 in total. As you can see, these are the rebels. So this is where the rebels are currently at. Next time I jump, the rebels are going to be here. So if I'm in this quadrant here, for instance, or I jump to that right now, I'm going to be fighting rebels. If I jump to this one, I'll be fine. As long as it's got this like red circle around it, I'll be fine. If it doesn't, that is. Now I could go to the store, I could buy some stuff. However, I don't think I've got enough stuff to really use or sell, buy. So there's no point. So I'm just going to jump to the next one. I've had to mute the music, by the way. I'll put like some sort of background music for this bit, mainly because the audio kept looping. I'm not sure why, as you may have heard earlier today, or earlier in this episode. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while wait for the FTL to recharge. Explore the asteroid field, or too dangerous, or wait for the FTL to charge. Now, earlier on, I think these are good ones to go for, because if you die quite early on, it's fine because you've not invested much time into it. So explore the asteroid field. Discover the remains of a ship embedded into the asteroid. It still has some functional missiles and scrap. Fantastic, that's actually really good. Another store. We'll go into this one, maybe head to the store afterwards. Rightio. Your arrival was greeted by numerous computer alerts. This nearby automated rebel scout has used a local satellite to deploy a virus to disrupt your shield system. Hopefully it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it. Continue. Oh, so my shields are down. That's a bugger. Enemy combat drones. These are the drones that you can keep hearing about. This is what controls it on the enemy's ship. This little drone icon, I guess. So what we want is that dead immediately. Oh, they've also got a beam. We want both those things dead immediately. Oh, see, it's going to keep shooting and just keep hurting. Each hit is a point of my haul, so I need this down immediately. Oh my god, thank god that's done. Jesus, okay. We've got no shields, there's no point having shields. I want oxygen on first. And you know what, we're not even going to attempt feint, we're just going to keep shooting those two things. Okay. We're going to have both people in there because oxygen and fire do not mix. Okay, we need the doors because if there's any more fires we need to take them out, because you can take the oxygen out with, if you don't have any oxygen in the room you can get rid of it. If you don't have any fires in the room, so you can get rid of the oxygen to snuff out the fires, but you do run the risk of, if you don't have any oxygen in being put into your oxygen system, then unfortunately you're going to have problems. So I can see right down here at the bottom left I've got a fire in the engines. So what I normally do is open the doors up and suck all the oxygen out. Like so. Until that fire symbol goes. But if you don't have oxygen you can't replenish this again. Yes, that's all fine. We'll close that up. You can go on sensors. We'll open all the doors so we can... Oh shit, there's more fire. Great. This is great. This is fantastic. There's another fire in the oxygen. Jesus. Okay, everyone into the health bay. Fucking hell. We're going to open all doors except for medbay. We're going to flush out the entire place. Actually, is that a good idea because oxygen's got to go down. except for oxygen. You know, too slow, that's fine. We know that. It's still fine, the oxygen. Fuck it, we'll just get rid of. We'll open up all doors like that. And we'll close all doors. Then open up the. If you press it once, you open all the middle one. The one inside. Inside. If you do it twice, you open the outside ones too. This is gonna be fun. I think I've really fucked this. Well, can you die? Come on. And quick back, quick back, quick back, quick back, quick back, quick back. Yeah, get back in. Yeah, fantastic. Oxygen's going up. We just stay in the med bay until everything's fine. that's the way we're going to do it. Oh yeah, so right, everything should be fine now. Yes, there you go. We're not dying. When the sensors come back, I'll show you how the oxygen works. So everything's slightly red. That means there's hardly any oxygen. If I get rid of this, the diagonal lines mean there's no oxygen. It means you will take damage. But this is fine. This just means, hey, you know, there's less oxygen here because we've only got 50%, but we should all be fine. Right, it's 10 everyone to go back to where their places. See, this is the struggles you have when you have one shields. That all could have been sorted if I had another layer of shields. That's why I really want another layer of shields. There you go. Ah, 2 layers. Oh, bliss, absolute bliss. Now we've lost a ton of health, so that's not good at all. And we've just done upgrades. You should never buy stuff before you go to the store. Always go to the store first, and then because I could have done all that, you know, afterwards, after I visited the store. But now I can't. I can't repair my ship. I can't do anything. Intruders on board. Fuck. Right. You indoors. You two in there. Basically, what I'm going to do is throw in weapons. And fine, we'll just suffocate them. This is a general tactic, and because I've got to do the doors, normally when there were the orange doors, they could just run through automatically. There's nothing stopping them. But these are these are like, I think, security doors, and then I think the next ones are blast doors. So they have to fight through these. Now, fighting them in the medbay is the best idea because, well, it's the medbay. They will not. I will heal. They will not. So basically, what I'm just going to do is choke them. And when they come into medbay and start to try and fight these guys, I'll send the dude in there as well. So it's a 3-on-2. So they're trying to escape. They haven't destroyed it. If they destroy a system, so that goes all the way down and gets completely destroyed, I'll take 1 hull damage as well. But you can see now they're attacking the door because they're suffocating. So come to this door, yeah, now they're suffocating in there. When it comes to shields, they'll probably start hitting shields a bit, as they are doing there. But then they'll start suffocating and then they're trying to get in again. These guys are gonna get all Barney. Oh, I didn't power my med bay. I'm an idiot. Right. That should be fine now. So now we just heal up. Luckily, when your guys are suffocating and healing, they do not lose health nor gain health. They remain the same. So that's why I was confident in that area. We'll open up all the doors. So oxygen can be replenished quite quickly around the evenly around everywhere. You two will go in there and repair that. Actually, you'll go in there too. I don't see the point of you staying up there. You've got nothing else to do. And that is how you successfully repel a little invasion. Now, of course, these will get bigger and badder as the game goes on. You get different alien crew members that can do different things. Humans are basic, they're all round goodness. You got, I think, the mantis who are like basically giant grasshoppers, and they are really good at fighting, really good. So they're your fighting forces. They do, I think, do 25% more damage, and they're fast, I think. So jump into a nebula. You jump over to a sector of nebula set by a plasma storm. Ooh. An automated level or scout station at this beacon moves into attack. Prepare to fight. Yeah, so it's a nebula. So half of our energy is gone. So you can see I've only gone down to 1 shields. No weapons. Oh wow, I'm going to have to do something crazy here. Take out of there. And oxygen. We'll see how quickly we can kill these. Put it back into oxygen if need be with the... Yeah, when they're not firing, we put it into oxygen to keep the oxygen up, and when they fire, we change it out to back into engine to give that 10% chance. When they're not firing, back into oxygen so we don't suffocate. There, we want to take out that. That scares me more than anything. That's a hacking system. If they hit that anywhere, they can hack whatever they want. Now, the reason why they haven't used it is probably because they're having the same problem as we have. They've not got anywhere to sort out. They only shoot one at a time. That's great. We don't need engines. They can only shoot one. They can't even get through our one shield. That's fantastic. Ah, lovely. Don't have to worry about our weapons at all. Just go for the shields. Okay, they've got a beam. Right. I didn't know they had another weapon. Put that back into engines. It's okay, oxygen's doing great. And now I'm taking out their weapons. I don't want to deal with that laser. Oh, great. Turn it back into oxygen. This is why you should have a good backup supply. You do get a subsystem later, and you can get a subsystem where it gives you like a extra bonus power that doesn't count towards this power. Like it'll give you like I think like 3 or 4 like extra, like here's some extra power, but you only get it for like I don't know, a couple of minutes. So it's really good, like if you want to power up something really quickly and then use it. Like maybe you've got another weapon you want to quickly charge up, or you want to you've got what I like to do is to have a bunch of extra engine power or slots, and then when you activate it, just put all of it into engines so they can dodge more. So now we've got to take that back into engine so we can get out. We'll go up to this one. When you're in a nebula, everyone slows down. They go down by half. So normally this would be up to here. But because we're in a nebula, which is these purple dots here, they move half. So you get to explore more nebulas, but they're more terrifying because of things like I just had to do with. So in this one here, I've got my power back again. You notice you can answer them into anything great if you use more clouds and silence and nothing. Before we jump, you have to repower everything again, so always make sure you do that before you jump. Oh, next sector. Okay, we found nothing here, and this is the next sector. So this is the first sector, sector 1, civilian sector. Next sector, and these are the ones. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you go on the bottom, on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, no matter which way you go, it's going to be 8 sectors. Now, civilian hostile nebula, basically what you're going to get. So nebula, you're going to get more of those cloud bits. What I was saying about the nebulas, but so you're going to be able to explore way more in the nebula sections. But hostiles, you might find more people to fight, so you might get more scrap. And civilian, you might find more places to trade and events. Now, all of these things can change. These are all randomly generated, so no run is the same. That's why I love this game. You and I can play a game and we'll have completely different things. We'll have different crewmates, different weapons, different ships, different things that happened. Maybe a lot of this is RNG, randomly, basically just luck. I can't remember what the RNG stands for. You know what it means. It's just luck based. So, for instance, when I went for the asteroid field, there's a chance that I would have been destroyed. or no, not destroyed, but damaged by it. Luckily, I got rewarded for it. And that's the same for anything else. You might have intruders come aboard, but you also might not get intruders come aboard. No run is the same, which I found fantastic. This game has got so much replayability, especially with the different ship layouts you can get. So we're going to go to the Uncharted Nebula, and away we go. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this. This is episode 1, and this second sector will be episode 2. So hope you have a good one, and goodbye.